Good morning, Vietnam. It's your boys here at the 8. Welcome back. Welcome back. And for those who are here for the first time, welcome.
Welcome, baby.
Welcome, baby. So it's your boys here at the 8. Back again with another episode. Remember, we're on YouTube, people. Like and subscribe. Ring that damn bell. Where the Noti Gang's at, okay? Please, people, help us. We're just trying to get to 1,000 followers, subscribers, followers, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah,
Okay.
We're still doing that one thing. Once we get to 1,000, we're bringing the misses in.
We're bringing the misses in. Might be a mistake, but whatever. So, well anticipated. Anyways.
If we got it to 1,000, I'll shave my head.
I'll never do that, so don't cut me out. We just want to say we appreciate everyone who joined the live for the giveaway. We did a giveaway on Friday on the 6th, so we appreciate everyone who participated and everybody who joined and showed love and was just, repping us and being there for us. We really appreciate that, and so we can't thank you guys enough. So I know it was kind of a teeny bit of a shit show at the end. It was a little longer than we anticipated. But, we're getting the vibe of things, people, okay?
True.
Like, just hang on, okay?
Be patient with us.
There's more stuff in life to complain about than, we're giving away money, okay? So just chill out. Just kidding. But we appreciate you guys, and thanks for sticking around, and thanks for being there for us. So Javi, how was your weekend?
My weekend. I didn't do much this weekend. We did that giveaway. Had my mom's birthday dinner. We went to Red Lobster.
Okay.
Not a big fan of Red Lobster.
It's okay.
I'm not a big fan of, I've said this before, just menus without pictures. And there wasn't many pictures in there.
I thought you love seafood, though. Just kidding.
But yeah, no, it was good. I think what did I eat? Oh, I just got fish and chips. Like, I didn't know what to get, bro.
I mean, that's a good.
I almost got chicken tenders, though.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't do that. Fish and chips was good.
It was good. It was all right. I like that. Was
Fish,
it with
fish and cheese?
Was it with you when we were talking about that? When I eat, I have that like mentality of like what my parents would be like, hey, like you have to finish
your food?
everything
Yeah.
on your plate. After having that episode, like that was actually, I never thought about it until we had that conversation on that episode. Like I said it to you, like I knew it was a thing, but I didn't know it was a thing till I said it that day. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I think that's helped me out a lot because I didn't clean my plate off there.
I have that problem.
Sometimes I won't eat my fry. Like first time, dude, I had Astro Burger. First time I haven't had been stuffed from it. I didn't finish the fries. I ate like half of my fries.
Dude, there's starving kids in Africa, dude.
That's what my mentality was. But then I thought to myself, I'm like if I don't eat this, if I eat this whole plate, like I'm hurting myself and I'll fucking die.
Yeah.
If I throw this food away, even if I eat or this food goes to the garbage, that kid's still gonna be starving in Africa.
Exactly.
Hey, shout out to UG.
Let me just put it in a box, send it to UPS, send it to
the
little kid and starving in India.
That's helped out. What else? So my mom's birthday, we went to kick it at my parents' house later that day.
Question: when I always say where you at, and you always say your mom's house, how come you never see your dad's house?
I don't know. I know I do that. I noticed that.
I'm at my mom's house.
I'm at my mom's. I don't know.
Pretty sure it's your dad's. Whose name's really on the title though?
My dad. Actually, it might be my mom's.
You think so?
But it's like my dad.
Who paying the bills?
My dad.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's so funny.
My parents' house. Yeah, it's just say my parents. I don't know.
I always say every time you're at your mom.
I'm a mama's boy, G.
Every time you're at your parents' house, I'm like, what are you doing? You're like, I'm at mom's house. I'm like, is your dad alive? Like, where's he at? Is it not his house anymore?
No, I know that's a big problem. No, I have a big problem with that.
It's okay.
My parents.
Your parents.
My parents.
I mean, mom's house is shorter than parents.
Going to mom's.
But dad is the same length.
I have daddy issues, G.
I got daddy issues, G. We all got daddy issues.
We do.
That's why I'm going to be a good father.
Oh, God. But, and then yesterday we went to Angie's brother. Shout out Angie. We've shout her out a couple times here, Her brother's birthday yesterday. We went to his little 15-year-old boy. 15-year-old boy. We went to his 15. I don't know what to say. 'Cause usually girls are the ones that get like quinceañeras, and shit.
Yeah.
But hey, kings deserve,
I feel like in 2022, you know how they like talk about like men's like mental mentality?
Yeah.
How come we can't throw a young man a little?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking today.
Well, because Jewish kids, they have like bar mitzvahs for the boys.
Yeah.
I don't think they have anything for the girls.
But like, yeah, even like Americans, they have like sweet 16s.
Oh yeah.
And like, what about the dudes?
What about the men?
Yeah.
Young men.
We should do something. We should start something out. Like when you're 18.
Yeah. Get a full-time. We'll sign them for a full-time job.
Yeah.
Send them out there. Send them out in the real world by themselves.
But then at the very end, you get to go to a massage parlor.
Like a little happy ending.
A little happy ending.
I was wondering, like, how do you even ask that?
I don't know.
I always see like
I know of people.
I always see like these like ghetto ass looking like massage parlors. You know what I'm saying? Like with the curtain closed.
And you're like,
and it has like flicking. It just says like massage parlor. Like there's like no signs or anything. Like fucking taped up windows and shit. I'm like, they happy ending over there for sure.
Yeah.
Or happy ever after. What do you want to fucking call it?
You walk in and you're just like,
you like get a little wink or something. Like how do you even like? Hey, you guys.
I heard some people sometimes they'll do
y'all
just
fucking
like,
in here.
They'll just like put like an extra tip like on top of themselves or something, or like over like their wiener, but like the towel on. So they just grab the money and then
It's just
like,
a little handy, ain't it?
Yeah, I would assume so.
I'm like the little extra money. I'm like, use your feet.
But what about you? How was your
toes?
How was your weekend, Papa?
It was good. We did a giveaway. The giveaway was great. I hope, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. The giveaway was something new. We've like.
We did the wheel.
We did the wheel. We did the giveaway on the tickets, but this was the first time we had like a sponsor and everything. So shout out Vic. Shout out Top Pro Solutions. Want to give them a special shout out for being so supportive and helping us out with that as well. So
yeah,
shout out Vic. Shout out Top Pro Solutions. If you need your taxes done, hit them up. They're on Facebook. They're working on Instagram and a podcast. So just shout them out on Facebook right now. Top Pro Solutions. Again, that is Top Pro Solutions.
Top Pro Solutions.
Top Pro Solutions. And then yeah, we did the giveaway. A lot of people said they enjoyed it. A lot of people were laughing. A lot of people thought it was funny. I was dancing for you guys.
Yeah, you were getting down, G.
Sweating my ass off. I was sweating my ass off. I was so hot.
Yeah.
Then I went to play ball right after. We played basketball that night.
Was Jagger out there with you guys?
From Hunter?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, he followed us. I saw that maybe.
No. Trey came out.
Really?
Olsen, he came out. Like everybody was live. Like, where you hooping at? Where you hooping at? Caesar was full cap. Everyone was like,
yeah, Caesar.
So was Keeve. Keeve was capping too. Where you hooping at? Who's your friend?
Caesar's nice though.
I know. I was like, well, where you at? Caesar disappeared. Like, what is it? In 2021, 20?
I think. I honestly feel. I believe it's him.
Like,
I feel like COVID took him and it's a clone.
Yeah, literally like a fucking like some Gucci Man shit.
He had enough money to actually do that neural link, and he has a clone of himself out here.
Yeah. Oh, and then I'm like playing ball, and one of my friends, Benji, messaged me on Instagram, and he's like, "Happy New Year's, brother. I need a favor. I'm gonna ask for a favor." It was like weird English. It was like weird. I'm like, okay. And he was like, "Yo, I need 120. Can you spot me $120 until tomorrow? Like I'm in a pinch." And I'm talking to Eric. I'm like, why does someone need $120? And it's like 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
I was like, why does someone need $120 until tomorrow morning? So I'm not really thinking anything of it at the moment. And I'm like, this is kind of weird. And then Eric's like, there's this app called, I don't know what it is, but you can like borrow money. You ever heard of any of these apps?
Like the bear one?
I don't know. He's used it before.
Or something like that. I don't know.
It's like if you borrow like $100,
yeah, they like take it from like your check or something.
No, like you just pay them back $114 like that.
Payday loan,
pretty much. And so I like message him back and do that. He's like, I got a new number, man. Message me. And I'm like, this is weird. We've never talked we never like text each other.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is fucking weird. And then, does he follow us?
Who?
David?
I think so.
It's cool. I know that guy. Anyways, and then he posts on a Snapchat story the next day. He posts on a Snapchat story the next day and talking about, yo, my Instagram's been hacked. Don't fucking message these people. Like, don't fucking give them your money, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I messaged him and I said, he's a pretty funny guy. I messaged him. I was like, bro, like, I knew that wasn't you. Like, I had a feeling it wasn't you. He's like, bro, fuck these motherfuckers. He's like, they out here making me look fucking broke. I'm over here asking people for fucking money and shit. And I'm like, He thought it was funny. He's laughing. He's like, they were here texting my friends, someone, Happy New Year's, brother. Like, acting like it's me. He's like, fuck these motherfuckers. I'm like, yeah, man. They smart. These hackers are smart, man.
Nah, bro.
And he's like,
I mean, they're smart when
like,
they take somebody's account.
Yeah, he's like,
but the person that falls for it, I'm just like, dude. What?
I almost happened. Joe happened to him.
Yeah, I know.
I almost had it happen too. And he's like, these motherfuckers are diabolical. I'm like, bro.
Well, with me, it's easy. Nobody hits my ass up. So whenever I get a message, it's spooky at the beginning. So
like Terrell, I think Terrell's is hacked too. He sent me a message with a picture, and it said, "Yo, I'm looking for a favor. Can you do me a favor? I need a favor." I was like, "That's weird fucking English. I know it's not Terrell." And I was like, I just messaged back explaining to him like, "What's up, bro?" And I almost happened. We don't remember Liz at Clearlink.
Yeah,
it almost happened to her. I almost did the same shit because I thought it was her. She's like, "Hey, send me a link."
Oh, I got one from hers too.
Screenshot me a link of my Instagram or something like that. And I was like, "Oh yeah, for sure." And Terrell, quote unquote, Terrell did the same thing. It was like, screenshot me a link of my Instagram page and send it to me. Which I don't know how they hack you from that shit.
It's because sometimes what they need to do is, I don't know. I don't know.
Like, I don't know. Anyways, so I was like, y'all, I messaged him back. I said, y'all hackers are fucking bombs. Y'all really ain't got nothing else to fucking do.
Sometimes I'll play with them.
Yeah.
Like they hit up our the 8 page too.
Oh, really?
And then like sometimes they'll just be some of them are like, yo, what would you do if I gave you like $500? Like, what would you donate it to? And I'm just like, drugs. And they're like, okay, drop us your Cash App and we'll send you money so you can go ahead and donate to. And then they repeat the word back. So I'm like, are these guys stupid?
Once they bring up Cash App, I know it's a fucking scam. It's Cash App or
I like Cash App,
but it's easy to hack though.
I don't know if it is.
A lot of hackers. When I was like, I'll be looking for tickets. PayPal and Cash App are the ones that use.
It's not easy to hack. The thing is that it's easy to like. It's hard to trace the person.
Oh.
That's all. So that's easier for a hacker to use.
I think Venmo does some of the best. I think Venmo's like some of the best security.
Well, yeah, because it's PayPal.
PayPal's shady as fuck too.
Venmo is PayPal.
No.
Yeah. Venmo is PayPal.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm done. Anyways, people.
I use Apple Pay. Apple Pay is probably the best.
Instagram, just not Instagram, but people out there, just be careful. If people are messaging you talking about pay them money, fucking screenshot, and I asked Benji, I said, how'd they get you? And he said they sent me an email that looked legit as fuck. Told me I needed to verify my Instagram account. Someone had was trying to log in through California, and so he said I logged in through the email, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, see, I check everything. As soon as I get an email, like I see where it's coming from.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, there's a lot of hacking out there.
As soon as I get an email like that, I just go into my Instagram account and I just change the password.
I hate it too. I hate when your email, like I switched my old email account because I was getting a lot of weird ass messages, and now my account that I have now is starting to get like, hey, like your order with Walmart's been confirmed.
Yeah.
Or like your Amazon account has been shut down. I'm like, bro, I don't even have an account. Or like your Netflix password.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I don't even have my own Netflix.
I don't even have Netflix.
I call it, hey, yo, bro, is it you pay for Netflix? I'm getting weird messages out here, G.
Oh, it's just like hackers are crazy, man. It used to be just like they make phone calls to older people. Now they're like trying to get people's Instagram. And then once they got one Instagram, they just send a whole bunch of messages to all your followers to try to get another Instagram.
Yeah.
And then someone else falls for it. And then it's like a fucking domino effect, man. It's just wild. So
Did I say you'd have to be dumb to get hacked? My bad. You don't. My bad for saying that. I mean, some of these guys are pretty good.
I almost got hacked. Joe got hacked, but he got his account back. He messaged Instagram. He had to verify it and send him pictures of himself and shit like that. It was crazy.
Joe low key gullible. Low key, very low key. Except for when it comes to the homies, he don't trust none of the homies, but he'll trust one of a rando.
Some randos. That's wild.
Oh, and then also I did tone down my usage on social media.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
How's that going for you?
It's going pretty good. I actually felt. I mean, it's only been a couple of days, but I did break it for the weekend though. I feel like the weekend I should be okay, but during the week, dude, I be on Instagram and TikTok too much.
I be on TikTok a lot, bro. TikTok,
have you seen your screen time?
Yeah, I don't really care. TikTok be hellish. I'll be getting messages. Hold on there. You look like you've been scrolling for a little too long.
Yeah, that one dude.
Or the girl.
There's a dude in it, and then he's like, stop. He's like, maybe you're scrolling because you're depressed. And I'm like, what? No,
yeah.
Not, bitch. You killing my mood.
Anyways, and then yesterday, Friday night, I didn't do anything. Just went home after ball, chilled, play some video games. And then Saturday, what what did I do Saturday? Went to the gym again, played ball with Dimitri and Eric. That was fun. Getting back into the gym, getting back into hooping. And then I came home, showered, obviously washed my hair for the first time in fucking months. And then Elite, Eric, and Ibrahim came over. And Joe.
Really? What were you guys doing?
Joe came over. Well, Eric and Elite were like helping me with my desk and stuff. And then he just wanted to see the house. He's in town, so he just came over. And then Joe was like, "Oh, everyone's over their house," because Elite hopped on the mic on the party. And he's like, "All right, bet, I'll see you in a second." And he just comes over.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
But you can never pull up to Joe's house unattended, huh? Huh, Joe?
I don't know. I think I feel like I did a couple times.
I'm just kidding. I'm just giving him a hard time.
Oh.
But my house is always open to my friends. I feel like any of my day ones, my door's always open. Like, just, they don't have to ask. Just come through. If I'm home, just come through. And then we played Codenames. If you ever that board game, that shit got intense.
Never played that.
It's just like it's not a board game. It's just like a thinking, like, not card game. It's like you're using one word to describe the whole field of cards out there, and you're trying to guess as many cards as possible with using one word to describe them all. So that was fun. That was getting intense. And then we played. We just sat in the room, talked about the Idaho murders, played 20 questions. And that was it. And then we went to Paige's house, and Kylie's hella pissed at me. She's like, "I don't want to go there." I was like, "Oh," let me just pull up. And then
who's we?
Me and Kylie.
Oh.
And then some of them are booming, right? And then
like Shooms?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they're playing like a game, right? Like Jason, Kingsley, Dre, and Kylie were playing this, like, it's called like not Roblox, but like it's like almost like Uno, but it's like a board, and you have all these like different shaped pieces, and you just kind of like, anyways, connect. I don't know what the fuck it's called. But Dre's like, "Yo, I feel like I'm about to pass out." She's like, "I feel kind of woozy. Like, I feel weird. I'm about to pass out." And then Jason's like, "Do you need to like sit down or something? Like, you need to go sit down?" Bro, and all of a sudden, Jason smacks his head on the fucking counter, bro, and passes out.
Just out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere, and like tenses up and locks up, bro.
Jason,
bro.
Like, he's the one, he was looking out for
He literally was like,
he was looking out for Dre.
Bro, it was literally like synchronized faints. I've never seen shit like in my life. Like, Dre was literally like, "I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I don't feel so good." And she was like hella white in the face. And then Jason's like, "Hey, do you need to like sit down or something?" I thought he was like fucking around with her, like making fun of her.
Yeah.
But homie, he smacked his head on the fucking table, fell back. We like held him, and he was like, I thought he was like seizing up or something like that. It was crazy. He just
stiffed up?
He stiffed up super hard.
Like Celine Dion?
And then his eyes like kind of opened back and came back to life, and he's like, "Yo, what happened?"
So it was instant?
It was instant. Like that. And she kind of
what
like,
about her? Did she faint?
She kind of like a little bit like kind of got woozy. I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck is going on?"
That's tight.
How did two people pass out at the same time?
That's weird.
And then he went to the bathroom and fucking was puking and everything, and he came back, he felt better. I was just like, what the fuck just happened?
That's dope.
How's that dope?
Like, I don't know, it's just weird. Like, they were on some sync shit.
Like, I don't know. So I thought that happened last night at like fucking 2 a.m. I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck? Something in there. I gotta get the fuck out of here."
It's a demon.
But I think they're doing okay. So that was scary. I'm glad they're doing better, like a lot better. So I hope they made it home safe. So, but yeah, shout out Jason and Dre, because that was scary. So speaking of Dre, look at her tweet right there.
Yeah, that's January 7th.
You on our fucking page? You're on our page. No wonder.
Well, it wasn't. No, but it was because she was on the front page where you were talking about her.
Anyways, and then yeah, that was about it.
See, she was like the second one there.
Yeah, that was about it. And then our prayers go out to DeMar Hamlin. He's awake. He's up, feeling good. So that's good to hear. And then we got Kim Block, R.I.P. Kim Block.
R.I.P. man.
What's your favorite Kim Block memory?
I just used to watch a lot of the Gymkhanas.
Yeah, I didn't know they were called Gymkhanas.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know their name, but I used to watch a lot of them too.
Yeah, I used to watch. I think my favorite ones were, there was one where he was like drifting, like going up a mountain, and I feel like a lot of people might have already seen it. I've seen it a lot on TikTok, where he's like drifting over the edge, and he almost kind of like falls off.
Yeah.
But other than that, I know he did like a one in Mexico. That one was sick. That's the one I always showed. I was showing that to P a while ago. I was showing that to my dad like 2 weeks ago because I thought it was cool. Because I think Guanajuato looks pretty, like, it looks nice. Like Mexico, that part of Mexico. And I just, dude, it's just crazy, dude. Like I used to watch those videos with my cousins. Like it's weird because it's like I hate getting emotional over people you don't really know. Because it's like, I think it's not mostly because of the person. It's just more of the memory that you had.
Yeah.
That they were involved in.
Yeah.
And it just reminds me of a younger me because we were a lot closer, me and my cousins, and like we would always watch those shits. And I don't know, it was just tight. It was just tight, yeah.
Yeah, it was sad. I feel like a lot of people know Ken Block, even if you don't even like cars or something. Like,
yeah,
he was like a big in the just like big in our culture. You know what I'm saying? Like stunt driving. It's kind of like a Travis Pastrana type. Like they were our daredevils.
I think he's bigger than that.
Well, I'm saying like he was like our daredevils kind of thing. Like these guys are like our generation.
They're like
daredevils.
He was like in the group of like Jackass. Like if I feel like they're bigger, like they're more known. Right. Like if something happened to God forbid to like Steve-O, like that's the kind of pain I kind of feel low key. Yeah. Yeah. And it was cool because Ken Block actually lived in Utah, so it was like it felt a lot closer. Like it was dope, you know.
It's crazy, but that's just how they are, man. You know, like those adrenaline junkies who are just like I think they said like he'd only like ridden a snowmobile like a week prior. Like he barely like learned how to ride it and was like already trying to do this shit on it. And then like I know he was 55.
Yeah,
that's pretty up there to be doing all that shit still.
All motherfuckers are crazy, bro.
So I'm saying so. RP Ken Block, man.
But I mean, he was doing something he liked, so it's like
it's probably like the way you want to go out. You know what I'm saying? Like if there's any way
Paul Walker.
Yeah, if there's any way you want to go out, that's probably like doing something you love.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
it's crazy because he had just recently done like one of those like gymkhanas. I just think it's crazy, dude. Like, who do you know that would just block out a whole fucking city?
He did the Vegas one. You see the Vegas one?
He's that's the one. Yeah,
inside
in
the
that Audi
hotels. Yeah,
yeah.
That shit was wild too.
And that shit's an electronic car. I've never like this shit's crazy.
What kind of car was it? Electric. It was electric.
Yeah, it was an Audi. Yeah.
Bro, this is sad. Sad day. 2023 is already starting off a little rough.
I know it is, bro. It's crazy, man. Because I'm looking at the notes in that dude you sent me, the one that became the dog. Freakiest shit ever, bro.
He looked real. It looked like a real dog.
It did.
I've seen other people act like a dog, but that was probably the most.
It was uncomfortable.
It was probably the most realistic
looking.
Yeah. But like, no shame at like. This is a hot topic here, right?
Why?
No, because like you would look at that, like he wanted to identify as a dog, right?
Yeah.
But like, that wouldn't be as accepted as like someone wants to be identified as a woman or a man or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think it's too big just because you're still a human being.
But it's like this motherfucker really spent $15,000 to look like a fucking border collie. If y'all ain't seen this shit, y'all need to look this up. This man looks just like a fucking animal. He looks like a dog.
Yeah, he looks like Lassie.
Yeah, literally. Pull him up.
Yeah.
Where is his head at? Wait, go to that third picture. Maybe you can see his face a little bit.
I think he's under. I don't think this is his face. Like he's obviously that's not his face, but yeah, if you guys just literally just type in, 15K man dog or something, dude pops up. Looks like Lassie. You want me to click on one of these pictures?
Yeah, pull it up. We gotta show the viewers too.
Yeah, I'll push that up there so they can see it.
Motherfucker's gotta be hot as hell in that bitch. It looks like a taxidermy. Like, it looks stuffed.
He's under this for sure. Yeah, it probably is taxidermy. He's Japanese dude. His nickname is Good Boy.
I didn't know the Japanese guy. A lifelong dream of becoming a dog.
Oh, he's on YouTube.
Damn. Shout out to him. Whatever makes him happy, honestly.
I mean, he's not hurting anyone. So.
He's not hurting anybody.
How do the dogs feel about this is my question.
Let's bring on Easy. Let's see what he thinks.
Easy go sniff his ass and go be like, nah, G.
Well, I think he's making a bad image of all dogs around. I speak for all dogs when I say, like, look at this shit, bro. Just mute the volume. Motherfucker even moves like kind of a dog. What the fuck happened?
Some fucking ad.
Oh, this day in history, January 8th. Let's see this. Oh, don't even show.
How do you get an ad when you're watching an ad?
Just wait.
Oh, wait. Just scroll down here.
What Look at. He moves like a fucking robot.
Yeah, he does.
Motherfucker need to train a little bit more. He need to watch some more dog videos. Motherfucker.
My thing is like, so does he live by himself? Or
How
is
does
he
feed
like?
himself? You just walk in on. He's like
Does he have
standing
an
up on
owner?
fucking hind legs,
Yeah.
making himself breakfast.
Cause shit, if you got an owner, shit, sign me up. I'll be somebody's dog.
Huh?
I ain't gotta work. I just gotta lie.
Shit around the house.
Shit around the house. Oh,
You think he does that?
that's disgusting.
Do you think he takes the costume off? You think he just is a dog from now on?
Do you think his favorite sex position is doggy style?
You know, I would take his ass. You know, be fucking funny as fuck though. Take his ass to a dog park though, and see if anybody else like the other people with dogs think he's like.
They're
real.
like, oh, you have such a cute dog.
Where is hind legs at? Is he like? Go back a little bit to just rewind the video.
I'll just restart it.
I want to see his back legs.
Yeah,
Like,
because he's got to
where-
be on his knees.
Is he on it? You think he's on his knees?
Yeah.
Like where are his feet at?
Maybe that's why you only see this.
No,
from
hold on.
this angle.
He's gonna lay down and watch right here.
See right there, he's still on his knees right now.
No, he's on his knees now.
Oh, you're right. Where the fuck are his
That's what
legs?
I'm saying. Where are his legs? What if he cut them off?
What if he's a little person? LP.
Look here, right there. Where the fuck are his legs, man? See that a dog's arm ain't supposed to move like that. You see how fucking extended weird like that?
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna be a dog, perfect it, dude. Like be a dog.
Yeah, dude.
You can't be.
Fully
You
dedicate
can't.
to
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
You
Come on,
can't
you gotta.
just half-ass it.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Can he wag his tail, you think?
It's wagging, it's moving. Can you lock your jaw and fucking shake like a pit bull? Ain't no dog doing that. He looks.
Looks like he's
He
dying.
looks like a robot.
Yo, where are his legs?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Look right there. Bam. Pause that. Go back. Go back. Go back.
Okay.
Right there. Wait, hold on. Back a little more. Hold up. Right here. Look at this shit. Right. No, wait, a little bit more. Right there. Exit that video. Exit the bottom. What do you think his legs are, bro? Do you think he just like, you know how like people you can be on your hands and be on your feet at the same time?
Yeah,
Kind of
but
like
I
crawl
feel-
around, like kind of crawl, like a little crab, like a not crab crawl, but like
Do you think his like leg is up here and then it just kind of bends in here or something?
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like maybe he's on his legs right now.
That's weird.
Take him to a dog show and shit. See if anyone notices.
He wins it.
Motherfucker just starts standing on 2 feet.
All the dogs get mad at him to fucking go fucking eat his ass.
You catch it. Have you seen that dog when it's like who does like the side up look? This
Yeah.
when the
Yeah, the meme.
yeah, it was like the fat girl was like the big girl was like, she's like, oh no, I forgot my salad. I never eat without a salad, and it says boom and hits that fucking.
Oh
side.
yeah, the big girl.
Yeah.
Is there comments on this? I want to know if there's comments.
Go to the YouTube. Probably gotta go to YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I'm on right now.
In 1922, in 100 years, cars will fly. Not 2022. This. Imagine waking up hungover and your buddy has this on, and talking to you laying on your chest.
Oh hell no.
I want to see all the real dogs' reaction to this. That's what I'm saying. Mom, I want a dog. We have one. We have a dog at home. The dog at home. That's fucking funny. He reached level 10 on the Fury scale. What a pro. I want a dog. We got a dog at home. Talks. The dad's like, you know what to fucking do. Go get the fucking suit on.
That's him, huh? Yeah, that
It's
is.
real, bro. Not the head though, but everything else.
That's so weird. But see, like right here, I could tell, like it's like probably like
His knees are there, right?
yeah. Oh, his mouth opens too.
That's kind of cool. All right, let's move on. Did you see about the USA thing?
What?
How like Gio Reyna wasn't playing and stuff like
Oh
that?
yeah, you sent me a thing of that because it's like some father shit. or
Their
whatever.
dad, the coach and Gio Reyna's dad used to like play college ball together. They're on the USA team together and they're like rivals. And so they think that's why the son wasn't getting a lot of playing time and shit because their parents were beefing.
Oh yeah, because you and Castillo were asking where he's at.
Yeah. And because ever since their son wasn't playing, their mom reached out to like the soccer federation and said that in 1991, the Greg Berhalter, or whatever his name is, was domestic abuse, and he kicked his wife. I'm like, you bitch, you reaching.
Yeah, true.
He kicked his wife, cancel him in 1991. That shit was wild, though.
Yeah. And then talking about, women getting kicked and whatnot. Is that what your Joe Rogan thing was about?
Oh, no, did you see that?
What are you talking about? Joe Rogan post? Oh, yeah, I was thinking about Dana White. My bad.
No, go to Instagram. Oh, that shit was wild, too. Go to Instagram. I wanted to talk about this. Okay. For a small amount of perspective at this moment, imagine you were born in the 1900, right? 1900. When you were 14, World War I starts, okay? At the end of your 18th birthday, 22 million people were killed. Later in that year, a Spanish flu epidemic hits the planet and runs until you're 20, right? Wait, hold on. 18, okay, yeah, 18. So 2 years later, 50 million people died from it in just those 2 years. Yes, 50 million people. When you're 29, so 9 years later, the Great Depression begins. Unemployment hits 25%. Global GDP drops to 27. That runs into your 33, so 4 years. The country nearly collapses along the world economy. When you turn 39, World War II starts. You're not even over the hill yet. When you're just 41, the United States is fully pulled into World War II. Between your 39th and 45th birthday, 75 million people perish in the war and the Holocaust. And the Holocaust kills 12 million. At 52, the Korean War starts and 5 million perish. At 64, the Vietnam War begins, and it doesn't end for many years. 4 million people die in the conflict. Approaching your 62nd birthday, you have the Cuban Missile Crisis, a tipping point in the Cold War. Life on our planet as we know it could have well ended. Great leaders prevented that from happening. As you turn 75, the Vietnam War finally ends at the age of 75. Think of everyone on the planet that was born from 1900. How do you survive all of that? A kid in 1985 didn't think that their 85-year-old grandparents understood how hard school was. Yet those grandparents, and now great-grandparents, survived through everything that was listed above. Perspective is amazing. As of 2022 ends, okay, let's just try and keep things in perspective, and let's be smart, help each other out, and we'll get through all of this. In the history of the world, there has never been a storm that has lasted. This too shall pass. So it's just crazy to put in perspective. Like, if you were born, like people say, like, oh, COVID and like everything that's been going on. Like when I read that post, bro, I mean, you're just obviously thankful for when you were born, but like all those people died. Yeah. In that time frame, in those 75 years of you being born, from your 75th birthday, if you'd have made it through and not have died or been broke or killed or got a disease or anything, bro, like I think that's.
No, yeah, I feel like if anything, I feel like we've had it a lot easier than.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad we have COVID because now I have something to like. I feel like my parents always had something on me, like, oh, back in the day, you didn't have to go through this. I mean, and I'm not gonna lie, like I'm gonna boost the shit out of COVID when Kiana's older.
Yeah.
But hey,
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that. I'm glad we have COVID. I mean, I wish.
No, I know people pass away. I'm just being funny, obviously, just throwing a joke out there. I mean, I'm not being. It's a comedic podcast,
Yeah.
But no, I mean, we haven't been through anything compared to the shit that people before us have been through.
Yeah, and just like, what was it, like 4 wars? Like 4 wars, the Great Depression, bro. Like, they don't call it the Great Depression for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like people were fucking scraping to survive. Like, it's just.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy, bro. Like, I was Theo Vaughn posted a thing of one of a podcast he had, and there was a Great Depression. Yeah, is it depression?
Yeah. Great Depression.
Okay. And then it's like we're living in a time right now where it's like there's a shit ton of people that just don't want to work.
Yeah.
And it's like completely flipped. Like back then people were looking for jobs. Like they couldn't find anything. There wasn't jobs available. Now there's a lot of jobs available and people just don't want to work.
Yeah. Gen Z, man.
I mean, it's not just Gen Z. It's just.
No, I think it's Gen Z. It's mostly
a lot of people just being lazy too, though.
A lot of Gen Zers are just coming up to part of like it's traditional to put into 2 weeks, but a lot of Gen Zers believe like you don't need to put in 2 weeks. I kind of think it makes sense to not put in 2 weeks because like when they fire you, they don't give you 2 weeks for you to find another job.
True.
So why should you give them the benefit of the doubt and give them 2 weeks?
I've never been the type to just get up and get another job too.
What do you mean?
Like I feel like before I get into a job, I'm like, I know I'm gonna like this job. I like to pay, like, you know. So it's like the chances of me of like working there for like less than, I don't think I've ever worked at a job less than 6 months. And the only job I did that with was Best Buy, but that was just a part-time job, and I wasn't thinking of staying there too long, you know.
Yeah.
Like even when I got hired on, I was like, hey, look, like this is my situation right now. Like I just don't have a job, and I just need something for now. And once I find that thing, I'm out.
Right. No, I hear you. But yeah, I just thought that was a cool story to think about. So just remember, like, everything will pass, like the post said. Like, just, you know, don't dwell on the small things. Like,
it could be a lot worse.
I know it's like, oh yeah, it's cliche to say, like, it could be a lot worse. Think of the bigger things. Think about, like, what other people are going through. But it's like,
but it's facts.
If people survive that shit, like, if you survive that shit, like, you're, like, some of the little problems that we have in today's world, honestly, it just doesn't compare. So it's like,
yeah.
So just appreciate the ones that came before you, your great grandpa, your grandma, and your grandparents, and things like that. Like, they've been through some shit.
Yeah.
And they made it this far.
Yeah.
They might be a little grumpy, but it's understandable. They've been through a lot of shit in their lives, and so if they can still walk around with a smile on their face at the shit they've been through with their age, so can you with your little fucking. You lost a couple of Instagram followers. Your posts don't get a lot of likes you want, and you know, shit like that. Like just shit. That's like
why sometimes I do get. I try not to think about it because then that's like negative energy. But it's like sometimes when I hear somebody complain about certain stuff, and I'm just like, dude, like, you don't know how lucky we are to get the stuff we get. Yeah. Like I was just talking to a friend of mine, like at my work, like I hear certain people sometimes complain
right
about like certain things at the job, and I'm like, dude, like Friday, you know, I was supposedly sick.
Oh right.
I took the time off, you know.
Yeah.
I got paid for that day, even though I was sick.
Right.
Joe's back was hurting that day. He could not go at all. He lost pay that day.
Right.
So it's like you have to be grateful for everything you have. Like every little thing, even bro, just the fact of just waking up and you're alive should be a thing.
Yeah.
Like I always think of like the whole. You ever seen that one picture where it's like the guys? There's a dude just driving, you know, regular ass car, and then next to him there's like a Ferrari.
Yeah.
And he's like, damn, I wish I had that car. And then there's a dude on the bicycle. He's like, damn, I wish I had a car. And then there's a dude on the fucking sidewalk. Damn, I wish I had a bike.
Yeah.
Then there's a dude inside his house who's fucking paralyzed in a wheelchair looking out the window. And he's like, damn, I wish I could walk.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah, it's
That's
just
crazy,
like, you just got to, as bad as it is, like, I know times can get real tough and everything and it's super hard, but just look at what you have and just be happy for what you have and like make something out of that. Yeah. And then just know that that's just your situation at that moment. Like it will get better.
Yeah. Like one of my favorite J. Cole songs is Love Yours.
Oh yeah. That dude. Yeah.
And it puts it in perspective. It just says like, be thankful for what you got. Like you don't even know what like.
I went through a dark time and that song like it helped me a lot.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's one of my favorite songs. Like it's one of my favorite saying. Like when I hear about Love Yours, just think about that. Like that saying, it just makes you realize. Like if you guys haven't heard that song, if you're going through some shit in your life and maybe you're feeling a little ungrateful, go listen to Love Yours by J. Cole.
Like
Love
what does
Yours
that song speak to you? Because that song you don't understand. Like that song literally made so much change in me. Like that's like low key the start of like me being happy low key.
Yeah, it's just like it just makes you want to be thankful for what you have in your life and what you want to like puts in perspective of like the clothes you got. Like you know, you might not have the nicest clothes, but it's nicer than someone else down the street. You know, and it's like who cares if you don't have the nicest car?
Yeah,
you know, it's nicer than someone who's walking.
Because to me, it also spoke, because it is that, but to me, what it spoke the most was like it doesn't matter what you have. If you never like what you have, you're never going to fill that void.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he says like, you know, you can have a bigger house, but then like your neighbor's going to like, you know.
Have a bigger house.
Yeah. But the thing is like, if you don't love with what you have, you're never going to be content.
Yeah. And I think it's like with people who like cheat and stuff too. It's like what you have, like, I feel like people who cheat because they always think the grass is always greener.
Yeah.
What on the outside is always better, sexier, hotter.
Yeah.
They're going to get more, you know, get laid more by this other person or whatever the case may be. And so it's like they make that jump and then it's like, oh, shit's still the same. I'm never satisfied.
Yeah.
And we were talking about like, this is kind of all topic, but we were talking about last night and we're just talking about how like Balenciaga, like rich people, like rich people are kind of like some of the weird. Like you hear all these conspiracy about rich people, like Epstein and like
they have weird likes.
Ellen like drinking blood and like all this stuff. And so it's like, imagine if you're like the richest person on earth and you can buy whatever you want. Like having money no longer satisfies you. So that's when they start getting into like weird other shit.
Well, yeah, because that's the big problem with people is, like I said, you'll never be happy until you have what you have.
Yeah.
And those people are just trying to fill that void.
Yeah, exactly. And so
it's like, for instance, like have you like some of the people that are the biggest and the strongest motherfuckers and everything, sometimes are the most insecure people.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to fill that void of like them feeling, you know, good about themselves.
Yeah.
You know, help with their self-esteem. But it's like, dude, if you don't like who you really like truly are, the core of you and who you are, it doesn't matter what you do. Like that shit's going to be there all the time.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I like that topic. That's one of my favorite things, low key, just because I felt like I found that. And when I found that, like, I feel like it just like, it's helped till this day. It still helps me out a lot.
Yeah.
And it sucks when I see people that just don't, I feel like they don't see their true value in themselves, and and social media is the one that does it to you. Like you looking at other people's lives does not help.
Yeah. So I just wanted to share that part. Just be putting in perspective, people. Like, just a lot of shit going on in the world, and we're all gonna stick together.
Yeah, we do.
And just be thankful for what you got. So, moving on. You want to talk about the?
Oh shit!
What about Rolling Stones? You had it.
No, that was my list. It's because you and Lee heard me out later. What I said about Michael, first off, I didn't want to be biased about Michael.
Yeah.
Because I love Michael's, like, that dude's like number one. And as far as like myself, like in my music, he's number one. Like, cause like he opened so much for me when it came to music.
Yeah.
Like he opened up, like he was my gateway to music.
But you're talking about his voice. Let's talk about his voice.
Yeah. When we're talking about singers, we were talking about vocals, and I say he doesn't have range.
Right.
He has.
You said the words monotone though.
I didn't say that.
Ali and Eric confirmed.
Yeah, they the ones that said that.
No.
They said that I said that.
Oh, okay. How do they both say that you said that? I didn't hear you say this. They told me that you said this.
Because I said he doesn't have no range. I said that. And then he's like, oh, so then they do this one thing where they're like, oh, so he's monotone. And then I didn't say anything about it because first off, I know I didn't say monotone because I don't even know what the fuck monotone means.
It just means that you talk like this and you sound like this all the time.
No, see, and I didn't. I
like
did not say that.
You're just one tone. Pull up the list. Let's pull up the list right now for the viewers.
I said he has no range, which, again, that's not it. I don't think he has a wide range. But I did say he has no range. That's what I said.
What did you think about the video I sent you? Did you watch it?
Yeah, I did. But it's still, okay. But if you're showing me like a young Michael Jackson versus
it shows you all his years.
I know, but his voice is gonna change with the age he is.
But he's always Michael Jackson though.
No, I know, but listen,
the list doesn't put him at young Michael or old Michael. It's just Michael Jackson.
I know, but I'm talking about his range of voice.
Right. Whether he was 11 or 50.
Obviously, his range will change from 11 to 50.
Right, but
you drop your nuts, your voice changes.
Right, but the video I sent you was all.
You know what I'm talking about? Like what I'm talking about?
Yeah, your voice changes to puberty.
No. But like Whitney Houston has range. Right. She can hit. She has range. Like she can
right. She can hit a lot of different octaves.
Yeah. Same with Aretha Frank.
Rolling Loud, Kid Cudi. You good, man? You have the Xannies or what?
My bad.
Rolling Stone. Top 200 singers. This is probably one of the worst lists that they've done.
And they do it on purpose too, because then we're sitting here talking about it. You know what I'm saying? It's out. Like, I mean, we don't even have to go through the list. I mean, we could just we went through the list. We can summarize it. I
think the listeners want to hear. We can just go through it.
I don't want to go through the whole thing.
Yeah. Who the fuck?
Rosa, don't fucking say that.
Do
not fucking say that.
She sounds familiar. What song?
Don't say what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say
who the fuck is Rosalia?
No, and then as soon as I said her name, I was like, I saw her face.
If you don't know who she is, we shouldn't even be looking at this list.
I didn't know her face, but then I've heard of Rosalie before.
You're sick. I don't really care about these. Billie Eilish 198.
Billie Eilish at 198. Burna Boy at 197. I don't know about that. Kelly Clarkson at 194. She should have been top 100. Again, I don't know half these fucking singers though. Frank Ocean's too high.
190.
Kelly Clarkson's got a way better singer than Frank Ocean.
What are you talking about? Frank Ocean is nice.
Not better vocalist than Kelly Clarkson.
And why would you say that?
If I don't think Jennifer Hudson was on this either. Jennifer Hudson can sing too.
Alicia Keys 185.
I just feel like Jasmine Sullivan, that's pretty high for Jasmine.
SZA 180.
SZA at 180.
They have Liz on this sheet. I'm fucking
hope not.
closing it.
Lana Del Rey. Not a fan.
Really?
She's all right. I mean, I'm just saying, like, as a singer,
I like her.
as being over.
Chris
Is that
Stapleton,
Chris Stapleton?
170.
Hell yeah! Shout out to him. Mark Anthony,
165.
Latino legend. Like a lot of people, I don't know what the fuck that is. Like, they don't have Nat King Cole on here. The biggest snub was fucking Celine Dion though.
Nah, she with Balenciaga G.
Carrie Underwood. George Strait. Is that Dion? What does that say? Should we just go top 100?
Yeah, you want me to do that?
Just go up to top of the top.
Oh, I didn't see that.
100 to 81.
Elton John.
Elton John at 100.
See, and I feel like he...
Cancel that. Cancel that, please.
Some of these are crazy because Elton John, I have him pretty... I made my own top 10.
You have him pretty up there?
Yeah.
Bob Marley, 98.
Usher.
I feel like Usher maybe should have been higher.
I feel like Usher should have been like 200 or something.
Oh, Vincente? How you say his name?
Vicente Fernandez, 95.
You think he's over? You had a hot take on him.
Yeah, but it's because like what I said. You guys are saying sing when I hear like, okay, this is Rolling Stone's page. I don't know exactly what they look at when they say singers.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what I told everybody. What I'm saying is when I talk about top singer, I'm thinking of like how their voice is.
Right.
You know, the sound of their voice.
You don't think he has a good voice? A great voice?
No.
You don't think so?
His son sings. Voice sounds better. I'm talking about the sound of their voice.
Right.
The reason why Chente is nice is the emotion. Yeah. The emotion this man sings with
I like his fizz. I've always
is crazy. Because it don't matter if you don't even speak English, you feel the emotion. But you know what I'm saying? But like, do I want to classify that as part of like my singing ability?
Like the legacy kind of thing. Legacy and like emotion.
Oh, legacy is big, yeah, on this guy. But see, that's what pisses me off too is like,
you think they're taking a legacy into effect?
I don't think, no. 'Cause if they're taking legacy into this, they're disrespecting Michael. Look, listen, the people that are getting disrespected and on this list for me, Michael Jackson and Elvis Presley, big time. Bro, listen, in music, let me tell you something.
Did you ask me, was it you that on the party that said, what do you think about Elvis? Or was it someone else?
I'd asked you.
Okay, go ahead. Go.
But listen, there's only two people in music that have been solidified as kings, and it's Elvis and Michael Jackson.
Right. What do you think about Elvis? Why'd you ask me that question? What do you think about him?
Because I know you have a media take.
A media take?
Like, I don't think you've really looked into Elvis.
I have. I've watched plenty of videos on him, and I've watched like...
What kind of videos, though?
Just how, like documentaries too. Like, I think he's talented. I do think he's talented. I think he's a talented guy. I think he was, what's the word? Not a product of his time, but like, he took advantage of like, I don't even want to say smart because like, a lot of his like dance moves, a lot of his like songs were like, he kind of jacked him from like African Americans.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's okay. So this is where it gets okay. Keep going. That's
what I'm saying. And so, like Doja Cat's song when she did the "You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog," she sampled the original "You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog" girl who like created the song.
Yeah.
I don't know the ins and outs of details, right? Like I just know she doesn't get enough credit for that song, and she created the song.
Yeah.
When you say "You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog," people say Elvis.
Yeah.
But I don't know her name. But the black girl, the black lady, she created the song, but he gets credit for it. And now who's to say, like, it was in the 50s, 60s, 40s, whenever it was, maybe he got permission from her to do the song. Maybe it was like a sample kind of thing, like how people sample music nowadays.
Yeah.
But it's like, in that time, what my problem is with Elvis. Oh, and the main reason I don't like Elvis, and I'll sing this video. This is when I say I watch videos, and I just can't click my head. Ray Charles. Everyone knows Ray Charles. I watched the interview with Ray Charles, and he doesn't even want to talk about Elvis. Ray Charles was around that time frame. Like, they were kind of around the time frame. Obviously, Ray Charles is African American. The thing is, African American in those time frames, black people it was still segregation.
Yeah.
They were still they didn't have equal rights.
Yeah.
They said, Ray, what do you think about Elvis? He said, I don't want to fucking talk about him.
Yeah.
He said, I'm gonna get really mad.
Well, yeah.
He's I'm gonna start getting upset.
Yeah.
And Ray starts talking about how he just stole a lot of stuff from the black community. And so I think that's to think of like black people already had a disadvantage with the equal rights and they segregation. So when they're singing a song, they're doing the same dance moves, singing the same song, versus the white man, Elvis, singing the song, singing the dance moves. He's gonna get all the credit.
Yeah, but see, this is what you don't understand though. This is where I come in, right? Cause I hear what you're saying, but the way you're thinking of it like in these times. But if you think of it back then, like everything Elvis was doing, people didn't fuck with. When he was doing like the whole like black people type music, the hound dog, the dance moves and everything, white media didn't like that he was doing that. No, they didn't fuck with it. They did not fuck with it.
I've seen documentaries on Elvis throughout his
but they didn't fuck with it.
I'm saying at first.
They did not fuck with it, dude.
Bro, I'm telling you they did. Because
this dude was getting low-key canceled.
At first, when he was younger, coming into the scene, and then he made the movies. He went
and then
to
let
the
me
military,
tell you this. So you've done this multiple times.
What?
Where like, hey, you see the white dude where he wears a poncho, or he'll wear the Asian shit, and he goes into like and people are like, oh hell no, you're stealing the culture. That's disrespectful. Don't do that. But then you go into,
What do you mean? I've done that multiple times.
Like you've brought it up.
Oh, brought it. Okay.
And then it's like, oh no, we like the culture and everything. We like that he's sharing that.
Yeah.
At that time, that black, like African American music was not being heard.
Right.
It was getting shut down. Nobody was fucking with it.
Right.
What's to say that what Elvis did brought light to that?
Because when you're looking at, like, say for example, I'm rocking a poncho and a fucking sombrero, and like you look at me and you're like, that's Hispanic culture.
Yeah.
When the white people back then, there's no social media, there's radio. That's it. There's no TV even. There's just radio.
Yeah.
When you go and see Elvis perform, you're not looking at him doing those dance moves. You're not hearing him sing the songs. You said, that's African American culture. You're like, this guy, he's doing these cool dance moves. I've never seen someone dance like this. Like, he's doing these cool dance moves. He's singing these cool songs, blah, blah, blah. Like, they're not thinking like, oh, like, I'm going to go listen to Billie Holiday.
No, but you just said they didn't like it because he was copying black culture.
I don't think a lot of people back then knew he was copying black people, though.
But why were they canceling? No, I think they did. I honestly feel like low-key in a way he paved a slight door just for like BB King to become be a thing.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a hot take. I think Elvis was super talented. I just think he bit off a little bit from the culture.
No, he did. He bit a lot off of it. I'm not denying that.
Yeah.
But like I said again, like what's a culture if you can't share it?
There's a difference though.
Of
taking credit for I invented this.
But the other thing too is like with Elvis, the thing is like there's a big separation with Elvis and his management team.
Okay.
His management team was the worst. It literally fucked him over.
And Elvis married a fucking.
No, we're not gonna throw that. We're not discussing the fuck that he's like low key a pedophile.
No, I saw that shit.
So yeah, you want to? I've studied him. Yeah, so it's like, but the only reason why is because why is media throw me so much that this dude is such a bad guy? But the reason why I think that is because he went against shit that people didn't fuck with. Yeah, he was doing music that people didn't want to at a time. Yeah, and they were like, "Fuck you, we gotta turn that. We don't want you." And they were saying some, we don't want none of this. Like, even the fucking newspapers would say, "Hey, this dude's doing, dropping the N-word right there type music." You know what I'm saying? We don't fuck with that. This dude was doing that at that time. Another thing that's crazy too is I listened to a song. I started listening to a couple of songs that he has. He has a song called "The Ghetto" or something like that, where he talks about an African American kid like being like how like America puts like African Americans in bad situations.
Right.
And instead of us like helping them out, we just see them and we push them away. And we're just making this shit worse. And like, in the way he like describes that, and I'm like, dude, like this is on some woke ass shit. But like, this isn't something like that nobody's pushing out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
his voice was turned down. Whenever he was on some like woke stuff, every time it was a shut down.
Yeah.
But who knows? Again, like I don't know who this guy really was. I'm just like saying, I don't know. Like,
so you like Elvis?
I like some of his music. I think his voice is nice. As far as him like fully stealing music, I mean, I know he did bite off the culture big time.
We can't pull up the interview, huh? Because the audio, we can't share the audio.
Ray Charles, but then again, too, is like, dude, what's not to say?
I just want to hear the interview again.
I know we can't pull it. But what's there to say too that Ray Charles wasn't a bit jealous? Like, dude, like this guy was huge. Elvis was huge, and if I was doing music at the time, and I knew you were like sound biting, like you were taking from something that I'm trying to build, and you're doing better, and you're not black, I am going to be fucking pissed.
Well, rightfully so, though.
Yeah, no, you have every right to. I don't have no problem against that.
Because it's like,
every right to.
I got a homie, Billie Holiday, down the street who's trying to sing these same songs, but she's not getting heard. But Elvis is singing the same songs, and he's getting heard. He's getting listened to.
Bro, that shit happens a lot with fucking Mexican music all the time. That's why it's like, I don't understand. Like, when it comes to music in America, or art itself, people are so selfish.
Yeah.
Compared to Latin cultures. Bro, like, there'll be some big-ass artist right now that's singing a song that some other dude made, and he's the one who's getting all the credit, but he still kind of gives a little bit of credit to that guy. There was an OG. You don't know how many times songs get fucking repeated in Spanish culture.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's more of like, oh shit, G, you came up with my shit. Like someone was able to hear the lyric that I did and thrown out there, and they do it in English music too. How many times have I not fucking heard a fucking? You think we get mad when fucking DJ Khaled fucking shitty dances on fucking like a Latin beat?
I feel like it's.
You know what I'm saying? Is that fucking? Though. Are you fucking ripping off all culture?
No,
our culture?
It's different. That's different though.
Huh? Tyga over here fucking looking like a fucking Tapatio dude. Should we get mad at him for that?
That's different.
Nah, G.
There's no Latin people. You're looking at the time. You're thinking about Tyga now these days. Latin people can walk into a store and still be treated the same. Yeah, they're probably not going to be treated as obviously or looked at like a white person still. No one has that luxury, right? Yeah. But you got to think about like black people didn't have a voice back then.
Yeah, I know.
They were segregated. So you cannot compare Tyga in the fucking videos he's doing today versus Elvis not giving credit to black people when they're getting fucking beat up, hung, fucking killed, and like that's what I'm saying. So I know,
but he was pushing that.
I get where you're coming
from. At times that he wasn't supposed to be pushing it.
I know, but I'm saying I get where you're coming from, but you cannot compare today's music and whatever their soundbite, DJ Khaled, whatever you want to say. You cannot compare the two.
No, I know. Okay, I know.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so your point is just
still though, but now you're saying that too. Like at times that Elvis was singing music and sharing culture that at times that he shouldn't have been sharing that. Right. Is what I'm saying.
Right. So he shouldn't have been singing like those type of songs. He shouldn't have been sharing.
Because guess what? If I like a type of song and there's only one fucking dude that can sing it, I'm gonna look for more. Say, because I've done it. That Michael opened, like I said, Michael was a dude that opened up that gate for me. Kanye opened a certain gate up for me too. That's what music does. I feel like everybody listens to one dude and it's like, I want more of this. Like if my art, I've listened to every track you have, I need more. Right. Who sings like this guy?
Yeah.
Boom, BB King. Because BB King, the other thing too is like people don't realize is like Elvis's blow up when he came up and he was doing like he was shining. BB King was already there too.
Yeah, they say he was the king of rock and roll.
Yeah.
And like Little Richard was on the list. Little Richard, that's what I'm saying. Like there's all these people like that they don't. Little Richard, if you look back in Little Richard, do you know who Little Richard is?
No.
He sings Tutti Frutti.
Oh yeah.
That's Little Richard.
Yeah.
If you look at Little Richard, if you go back on Little Richard and you look at the history of his music, people say he invented rock and roll.
Yeah.
But no one would think that. They would think, oh, Elvis is the king of rock and roll.
Yeah.
But if you look back on the sound of, if you look back on that sound, the Elvis sound, Little Richard, sounds like that, you would see that Little Richard was there first.
Yeah.
But it's saying like these black artists, these African American artists, didn't get the shine and the credit they deserve because they were black at the time.
No, yeah, and I can't do anything about that because that was that time.
That's what I'm saying. That's my only problem about
Like even Elvis couldn't have done anything.
I just think there was more, but
because he had manager, bro. This dude was shut down for a minute. There's a reason why this dude didn't do music for a while and was just doing movies, shitty ass movies.
And I just think that and he had Riz. He
did.
He got bitches.
And that's what I'm saying. Like you put all these things together, and his voice, we can't deny his voice. That motherfucker had a voice.
Let's keep going to the list. We'll get to Elvis, and we'll talk more about him. But tell me what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think about Elvis and his voice and his legacy. What y'all think? Stevie Nicks. She's not a very high singer. I feel like she shouldn't be that high. Anita Baker. She's good. Is that an Latin guy? No, that's like a Middle Eastern dude. Selena was on there. Yeah, I didn't think she was on there. How do you feel about Selena's voice?
Oh, she has a voice.
As a Latin man.
Is it Latin man?
Yeah, you. Not Selena.
Oh, I thought I was like, Selena was a girl, G.
Yeah, I know that.
I like her voice. What do you mean?
I think before, the thing is though, I think before I came to Utah, I didn't know who Selena was.
Selena's.
I had no idea who she was.
Do anything for Selena's.
I think before, when I lived in North Carolina, I didn't know a lot of like Latin culture, so that's why, look at this.
I know, this is disrespectful. Michael Jackson at 86. But the reason why it pisses me off is like, I think this Rolling Stones is just being a pussy because of the whole allegations with him. Like, you got to separate the artist, from the art.
Yeah. I want to see if there's a reason why. No, it doesn't say anything. Like I just can't see their reasoning on putting Michael Jackson 86.
No, there's not. Johnny Cash. Even Johnny Cash, look, I feel like he's 85.
He's good. Johnny Cash is good.
No, I know, but I feel like he should have been. Amy Winehouse.
She's fire.
Yeah.
Passed away way too soon. Steve Perry, he's got a voice.
That's Aerosmith?
No, is it Steve Perry?
Yeah, I think it is, isn't it?
No.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of somebody else.
James Tyler. Is it something Tyler?
Oh, yeah.
Steven Tyler? Something like that. That's
Tyler.
Aerosmith. I don't know who Chris Cornell is. Don't know how Emily U. Harris is. Janis Joplin, fire. Bruce Springsteen, overrated.
Let's just go to the top 40.
Hold on. There's some good ones. So just keep going. D'Angelo, fire. Patti LaBelle, 74, fire. Muddy Waters. It's a dope name. Stage name. I just want to go to like top 50. You can just go down top 50. Fuck it. Rihanna at 68, though, was kind of... David Ruffin, though. That's one of my favorite singers of all time. Rihanna at 68, though? I don't know about that, though. Wait, go up. Who was that?
Willie Nelson.
Tina Turner. Mick Jagger. That's a little too high. Sade. Maybe you got to go to... Wait, what's 50? Was that 50? Go up? No, that's it. Go up.
51.
So where's 50 at?
Maybe they didn't do a top 50.
Scroll up.
That's crazy. They didn't do a 50. Oh, yeah, there we go.
All right, let's just do this. Top 50 right here, people. Number 50, you got Joni Mitchell. Don't know who that is. 49. Don't know who that is. Tony Braxton. That's pretty good. 45. Don't know who that is. James Brown at 44. That's the king, though, too. Like, that's the king.
43, Ariana Grande.
You feel like that's high for Ariana? Aaliyah. I feel like 40 is high for Aaliyah, though. I'm a big Aaliyah stan.
When you say high, do you mean like...
She should be...
Lower?
She should be lower. She's too high on the list, yeah. Louis Armstrong. Curtis Mayfield, fire. Those are two great artists. Don't know who Van Morrison is. Kurt Cobain. 36 is a little high for Kurt, in my personal opinion. Don't know who these people are. Don't know. David Bowie, great singer. Luther Vandross, wow, what a voice. 30. I feel like that's a good spot for him. Shaka Khan, she's fire. Dolly Parton, 27. I'll take it.
Paul McCartney, 26. Yeah, I feel like this is high.
Paul McCartney and John Lennon's like with top 15. That's fucking high as fuck. Ariana Grande got a way better voice than fucking John Lennon. And I don't even like Ariana Grande like that. Smokey Robinson, gas. Top 20 people. Adele at 22. Oh, that's where she's at. I got to tell Kylie she was 22, not 86.
Yeah, I knew she was 20. I saw that. That's the one I asked.
Kylie says Adele should have been number 1.
Oh, God.
She's a big...
Marvin Gaye, I think this is Too high, too low key.
You think he should be lower?
Yeah.
Like 21, 20, like he's too high on the list.
Yeah.
That's a hot take.
You think he should be
I think 20 top
Fine.
30 is great.
19?
Frank Sinatra, I think
Celia Cruz. 18.
Who's that? Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I do.
Is she a Hispanic singer? Oh, obviously Selena Cruz. Marvin Gaye is a better singer than Frank Sinatra, that's for sure.
Elvis at 17.
Luther Vandross is a better singer than. Let's go to Elvis. Look, Elvis.
This is what's crazy to me.
Elvis at 17.
Yeah.
But he's got a good voice though. He does have a good voice.
He has a great voice.
Number 1 on the pop and R&B charts.
That's what it said?
Yeah, it said go up. It said "Don't Be Cruel" was number 1 on U.S. pop and R&B and country charts in 1956. Damn.
Yeah, he used to do country.
No, it's just that one song. It was on Don't Be Cruel was on number 1 on U.S. pop, R&B, and country. Sorry about that, people. Go down.
Prince. This is what's crazy to
fire.
me. You
Prince
got
is a great
Prince at 16, but you got Michael at 86.
That's what I'm saying. I don't get it.
Like, I feel like those two should be switched. Like, if anything on this list.
I don't know about switch. Prince is definitely top 30.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Bob Dylan, he's fire.
Freddie
Mercury should have been top 10. He's got a fucking banger.
He had
voice.
range, too.
He had range. See, John Lennon at 12, that's probably the most overrated spot. That's the guy. Little Richard right here. I'm telling you, bro. He could sing his ass off. And he was old school. And does it say year? Let's see. Good God. Miss Molly. He was funny. He was R.I.P. Little Richard. Underrated voice. Al Green. Didn't you say he was too high?
Who?
Was it you? No, it was Kylie. Kylie said that. I was like, what the fuck do you know?
Al Green?
Yeah.
Otis Redding.
Otis, that's Kanye and Jay-Z. This is the most high. I don't think she should be this high. Beyonce.
I didn't say anything in the chat, and then when we were doing, but I heard Beyonce at 8. I was like, wow.
At 8 on voices?
I would say like top 20.
If anything, her and Michael should be switched.
Damn, like that?
I think Adele got a better voice than Beyonce.
I do too. You know, Adele, the reason why Beyonce is Beyonce. And Sam Smith.
What do you mean?
Oh, no, actually, I think that's Sam Smith.
Are you saying like vice versa? What do you mean?
Just as far as some of the top music that was written for her.
Oh, because they ripped. I mean,
I don't think Adele did, though. That's a hot take. I don't think Adele did.
They're going off vocal, though.
Yeah. It's fine. It does. It did that last time.
Go down.
That's low key our timer.
Stevie Wonder. I think he's a little high, in my opinion. Stevie. I love Stevie though. Look at Ray. 6.
Ray Charles.
Mariah Carey at 5. She should have been top. Mariah Carey's top 3. I think Billie Holiday is good, but I don't know about 4. Sam Cooke too. He had a voice too. She should have been number 1.
Whitney Houston at number 2.
And then it's fucking
Patti You think LaBelle. Whitney should have been number 1?
I mean, Aretha Franklin. Aretha could sing her ass off too, though.
Yeah.
Aretha had a voice. But damn, I'm a big Whitney stan. Whitney,
R.I.P. If I honestly, because I have a list, but same thing with me. Like I would put Whitney in. I think she has one, but that's kind of like being biased.
I think she has one of the best voices in the history
Whitney?
of music.
Yeah, I only got to play one song to just show you how beautiful this woman is.
I think she has like 3 perfect. Like she has like 2, 3 like that are just songs that are perfect. 10 out of 10.
What song would you like put like if there was like a battle like against planets and you had to show the best talent you had and Whitney was the pick? What song? I mean,
obviously
picking?
It's "I Will Always Love You," but
yes,
I would personally say I'm having a brain fart. Pull up another tab. Type in Whitney Houston songs. I can't think of this song. It's my favorite Whitney song, but I can't think of fucking.
It's like the Dance with Somebody or something like that.
Oh, that one's a good one too, but that's not what I'm talking about. Just talking Whitney Houston songs. It's don't close that. What is it fucking called? Just having songs.
Oh, she just had a movie too.
Yeah, I didn't. The girl didn't look like her. I Have Nothing. That's what it's called. When You Believe, fire. I want to dance one moment at a time. Like, but what I'm saying, I would play I Have Nothing, and then I Will Always Love You.
I would do that. I Will Always Love You is, bro, like, that is iconic.
She belts out some, like, R.I.P. I remember in high school, I was in high school when she passed away. I got the notification on my phone.
What are your top 10?
I mean, I don't want to do top 10.
Top 5?
Top 5. Whitney, number 1. Mariah number 2. Michael number 3. Who's 4 and 5?
Then we go look at the list again.
Yeah, let me see. Do I want to put Aretha up there? Aretha maybe 4? No, over the left. Left. Aretha number 4. And then 5, I'd probably put, I'm missing somebody on my head right now. Ray? Is it Ray? Maybe Ray? No. Don't want to put Ray. Freddie Mercury, maybe.
Little Richard.
Hey, am I going off talent or am I going like personal? Like, if I'm going off like personal?
Yeah, that's why we all have our own little.
That's what I'm saying. Is it like Celine Dion?
Fuck that bitch.
I don't really like Celine Dion's music, but she got a voice though, man.
She's a pedo.
Shut up.
She's hella in Balenciaga.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know. That fifth spot's kind of up in there for me right now. What about you?
Aretha, number 1. Whitney Houston, number 2. Freddie, number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Michael, number 4. And then Elvis, number 5.
No Mariah? Mariah doesn't crack your top 5.
Mariah's in my top 10. Do you want to see my list? I'll just show it to you. I don't have to say it.
You already did your list?
Yeah, that's why I was like, when I clicked over here, this is my...
Oh, Aretha, yeah. Top 10 singers?
So that's mine.
No, you don't even have it. Oh. Mariah's
Stevie
7.
Wonder, yeah.
You got Paul McCartney at 8?
Yeah, he's nice.
Nice?
Yeah.
I'm putting Usher with Paul McCartney.
Oh, I hate Usher.
Really?
I don't like Usher.
He's one of my favorite artists of all time. He's so good. Damn.
I think my list looks fine. Elton John at 9 and Marvin Gaye at 10.
That's wild.
But see, that's kind of biased too, because it's like maybe Al Green. I saw Al Green and I was like, yo, low key, I feel like Al Green would probably be better than Marvin Gaye.
Luther Vandross. That 5th spot's hard.
What about Eddie Murphy?
Ooh. My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. Go up real quick.
Prince.
I want to know. I'm gonna see what's the
what?
Who's 19?
Celia
20?
Cruz.
No. Marvin Gaye. There's just so many good ones. That 5th spot is hard. I might put Adele at 5.
Adele? I love Adele. I wouldn't mind that.
I think I might put her at 5. But
Like, it won't bother me seeing you on your list like that.
yeah. She's
See, like, people, was Sam Smith on this list at all?
no.
That's disrespectful.
Ooh, what about John Mayer? I'm a big John.
You know
Mayer
who's
fan.
hella slept on too? I like John Mayer, but he's more of a guitarist, I feel like.
That's why I feel like he Elite called me out when I said he doesn't have the range. I feel like
he can sing.
I know he can, but he's more like he's not hitting high octaves, I feel like.
I think the fact that he's not big, like widely known, probably affected him not being on this list. See, that's why I want to know, like, what made this list happen? You know what I'm saying? You know who's hella slept on, who has a good voice too, is fucking John Legend.
I hate John Legend. I don't
Really?
hate him. I think his music is
He
so
just looks
boring.
like a dude you just want to punch in the face.
No, his just music is boring as fuck.
Ordinary people. And then he's just sitting there.
I'm not ordinary people.
Oh my God, G.
We just know which way to go. I'm just not a fan. I think his music kind of fucking whack. Do I put...
Aaliyah? You're a big Aaliyah fan?
I am, but I don't know if I put her fucking top 5 of singers of all time. Damn, James Brown. I put James. James top 5. That's the king of rock. Fuck. There's a lot of kings, man. What you
James
doing?
Brown's nice.
Like, I might put Luther in my 5th spot. I don't know. My 5th spot, I just love too many fucking... I love too many singers, man. Telling you.
What were
bro.
your top 5 again?
Whitney, Mariah, Aretha. No, Michael, Aretha. That's 4.
Yeah.
I can't, the 5th spot is up in there, man.
Throw a white person in there, bro. You too black on that top 5.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Hey, what do you... I'm just a product of my people, man.
Put Adele. Just put Adele there. Just to
Adele
even
just
throw,
put
throw us
some-
a little white in there, G.
Mix it up a little bit. I like
Or
Adele.
Vicente. You can put Vicente. G.
Ooh.
Vicente.
I put Luther over Adele though. I feel like Luther Vandross. You know who that is?
Yeah. You say the name, but I want to see what song. I've heard it before.
You got to listen to. I'm gonna sing some Luther songs, dog.
No, I know.
That's my
who it
mom's.
is.
Look, Celine. Go back. Don't even type anything. Just go a left. Type it. Get out of this, or just don't. Get out of that.
Oh.
Just click off of the screen. Go down. You type in Whitney Houston. Look at the third person they want you to mention out. Go down. Oh, what the fuck? How did that? Who the fuck came up? I swear I saw Celine Dion. I saw some other people over there. I don't know where the fuck it happened.
Yeah, you're tripping, G.
Type in Luther again. Maybe.
Oh, let's see.
Never Too Much. Gosh, what a fucking fire song.
There's a song I'm thinking of him. When I hear him, there's a song that I think of. I don't know which one it is, though.
We'll have to listen. It's a Never Too Much.
You think it is? Never too much, never too much.
Yeah, that song. That song's fire, bro.
But there's another song I think of him. I'd rather not.
JB, I feel like JB should have been on the list.
Justin Bieber?
Yeah. Top 200?
I think he made it by in like 210.
Like he's 210? I don't know, man. I feel like he should have been there.
I don't. Do you really? I don't think. I like his songs and everything.
Drake's 201.
If just no, he can't sing for shit. He's fucking 400 maybe.
He can sing.
No, he can't.
What about Chris Brown?
He can sing. He shouldn't be singing.
What?
Drake. He can sing.
What about Chris Brown?
But he's not the type of dude.
He should have been top 200?
No.
All right, well, I think this is a good place to end. My ass is fucking on fire. And we really hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Let us know who your guys' top 5 is. No one be commenting and shit. Like, y'all be scared or something? Like,
Might be commented on last one. She got pissed off because we couldn't figure out what the empanadas were. A lot of people were hitting me up because of that.
Really?
They're like, someone hit me up and they're like, yo, I fucking hate this episode. And I was like, oh my, I was like, what did we do?
Yeah.
They're like, it's a fucking empanada. I'm sitting here fucking yelling empanadas and you can't find the shit. Funny thing is I trimmed it a little bit so people wouldn't have to wait so long, but I guess it still wasn't enough.
It's there. They're more around you because you're the Latin person. You should have announced. You should have said it first.
If Monica was here. Look, Monica, I don't know what the fuck you're doing or who the fuck you're doing. Where the fuck you at?
Empanadas are fire. Oh, Tacos Lopez. We need to go there. They got chicken. I know. It's because you told me that.
I've been fucking.
I know.
Fossie won't go anywhere I say unless he fucking sees.
I googled it. No,
TikTok.
I googled it the day of, and they didn't have chicken.
You did. You're right.
I was like, I'm down, but they don't have no chicken.
Break it, G.
Did I tell you I think I'm gonna eat red meat again.
Yeah, but like step it. Like I don't want Tacos Lopez to be the thing. Like work yourself up to where your stomach, because you're gonna eat meat, you're gonna fucking have the runs.
I think I'm a digestive pill. We're gonna talk about in the next episode. We're gonna talk about where people should suggest I go eat my first red meat. I want a good burger.
But once you're ready though, because you know what I'm saying, you gotta walk into it like. Because I remember, what's his name? Eli had meat, and that motherfucker had the runs.
That makes sense. But yeah, sorry that we couldn't think of fucking empanadas last time. Another overrated Mexican food or Latin food. Birria tacos.
Birria.
Overrated. Yeah. If you guys want to take Javi's Latin card away for the next 3 weeks because he couldn't think of empanadas, I think that's very fair. I think it's fair.
I'm okay. 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2 weeks.
So like you no speaking Spanish for 2 weeks.
Oh, I can't do that.
So you just gotta do you gotta write messages to Paulina's mom and shit when you talk to her.
Oh, just sign language.
Sign language. I think it's fair, people. I think it's fair. The Latin community should be mad at you.
But we're gonna be in Arizona.
We are gonna be in Arizona next week. We'll be back for the podcast though. So again, appreciate you guys rocking for this long throughout the episode. Appreciate you guys in the giveaway and the live, and appreciate you guys just rocking with us all. Like I said last year, 2023 is gonna be the 8th year. Can't wait till 2028.
True.
It's gonna be fire. 2028, the 8 on 2028 is gonna be.
I pull my sack out on that one.
So let us know who your guys' top 5 singers. I'm curious. I couldn't think of a 5th person.
Am I racist for putting Elvis at 5?
Yeah, is Elvis? Is he a fucking culture vulture or is he fucking valid? Let me know.
Did he help the culture?
Let me know in the comments of our Instagram post, please. And then Javi, you want to say anything?
No, I mean, same thing with us. Appreciate y'all always kicking it with us, listening, spending some time with us, letting us be there for you and guide you through your days. And that's it. Love you guys.
All right. Remember, peace, love, and happiness, and we're out.
Bye.